I said, that's okay, we'll just go over to the outhouse and get some moonshine.
185 honey wagon drivers going to a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve honey wagon drivers. And he said, mine your own beeswax.
I get nothing.
An animal.
Alligator.
What?
Armadillo.
Alligator. I heard alligator first.
Alligator.
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 185 alligators walk into a bar, wherever it is, alligators do. And the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve alligators here. And the alligator said, well, that's a crock.
Oh, 185 alligators walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve alligators here. And the alligator says, I'm going to roll you over.
185 alligators walk into the bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve alligators here. I said, that's all right. Would you like a pair of shoes?
185 alligators going to a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve alligators here. The alligators went.
Alright, you stole it.
Go ahead, David, give us something else.
You're assuming I don't have another alligator.
Well, maybe.
Oh. Deliver the alligator.
185 alligators walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we do not serve alligators here. And the alligators say, but we've got quite a tail.
I should tell you.
Okay, let's try a blue-collar job. You know what that means, right?
They're all retired.
Plumber.
185 plumbers walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve plumbers here. And the plumber says, I just wanted to wet my pipes.
185 plumbers going to a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve plumbers here. And the plumber says, well, that doesn't seem very fitting.
185 plumbers walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve plumbers here. And the plumber said, oh, that just cracks me up. 185 plumbers walked into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve plumbers here. I said, well, I just wanted a little putty.
185 plumbers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve plumbers here. And the plumber looked at him and said, drip.
185 plumbers walk into the bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we do not serve plumbers. And they went, well, can we at least take a leak?
'Give us a celebrity.
John Wayne.
John Wayne.
Oh, John Wayne.
John Wayne.
That's a lot of John Wayne.
I've been on my John Wayne.
185 John Waynes walked into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve John Waynes here. Well, cowboy, I'm going to shoot them all up.
No, go ahead.
185 John Waynes walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve John Waynes here. And he says, hey, little pilgrim.
185 John Waynes go to a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve John Waynes here. John Wayne says, is it because we don't have our stinking badges?
185 John Waynes walk into a bar, and the bartender says, oh my God, I got 185 John Waynes in my bar!
185 John Waynes walk into a bar. Like this. And the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve John Waynes here. And he says, well, kiss my true grits.
No more John Wayne. No more.
No more.
Okay, let's do something like an inanimate object smaller than a bread box.
Marble.
Marbles.
Ooh,
Love it.
185 marbles going to a bar. 185 marbles got rolled in a bar. Bartender says, stay with me. Bartender says, we don't serve marbles here. And the marble said, is that because we're Aggies?
I do it.
185 marbles roll into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve marbles here. The marble says, we're just looking for the cat we came from.
185 marbles roll into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve marbles here. Oh my God, what do we do? Someone lost us. 185 marbles roll into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve marbles here. And the marbles say, but we all match.
What?
All right, one more thing. Something you would buy at Nordstrom's between $150 and $300.
Jeez.
Nothing.
Nothing.
That's expensive lipstick.
Shoes. 185 shoes walk into the bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve shoes here. And said, gee, those alligators were really nice.
185 pairs of shoes walk into a bar. The bartender said, we don't serve shoes here. And the shoe said, but Blind Willie told me that this was a soulful place.
185 shoes walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve shoes here. And the shoes went, you ain't got no soul.
185 shoes walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, we do not serve shoes here. And the shoes say, my tongue is dry.
185 shoes go into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve shoes here. And the shoe says, why? Is it because we're a bunch of loafers?
185 pairs of shoes walk into a bar. The bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve shoes here. We just wanted to tie one on.